Welcome to Money Study Group. It's Friday, and that means it's time for our Week 1 assignment review. If you're new to the class, I'm Jim Munchback. I'll be your professor of personal finance. I want to welcome you. If you're not new to the class, then promised, here is the weekly assignment review. And this is specifically, it's for the students who took my advice and submitted your assignment early. So you will notice in Blackboard you received some extra points. I want to go over, I'm going to go over the assignments. I'll do a quick review, show you exactly what we're looking for so that those of you who have not yet completed the assignment will have an opportunity to do it perfectly. You won't get the extra points for doing it early, but you won't get deductions either. So, and some of you who already submitted the assignment had a few points knocked off. So by watching this weekly assignment review, you have the opportunity, because you turned your assignment in early, to go back and make corrections so you get full points. So I wanted to just start off, let me first just show you. This is a beautiful assignment. Summer, I hope you don't mind. That was one of the deals we made. You got extra points, and hopefully that's okay for me to show off your work. You did a great job. It's beautiful. It was fun to read. It was easy to read. It was well formatted. And so I'm just kind of showing what a perfect assignment looks like. It's easy to read. It's got pictures. That's pretty cool. That's not totally necessary, but I like pictures. And I want to also highlight that in the assignment you were asked to provide the definition of wisdom in the context of financial planning. So what's your definition of wisdom? And Summer, yours was the best yet. I'm going to keep that and use it. It was very, very clear, very concise, very helpful, I thought. So anyway, that's just an example of an assignment. So let's see what's next. Oh, yes. One of the things I wanted to mention is that in the assignment I said PDF or Word. Well, that was a typo. It should be PDF only. So I've corrected that. Moving forward in the course, if you're turning in any documents, whether it's an Excel spreadsheet or a Word document, please export it to a PDF. It takes half a second to open a PDF, and it's 100% I'm able to open all of them. But with Word and Excel, sometimes I can't open those. So do me a favor. I've got about 115 students right now, and we're doing one assignment a week, so that's a lot of clicking for me, and I appreciate your help. So PDF only moving forward. No deductions this week, but in the future, if you turn in something other than a PDF, if the instructions say PDF only, I'll just send it back to you. Let's see. So, one other thing I want to just highlight. Some of the assignments, I'm going to get off I don't want folks to be reading your assignment. Some don't want them to cheat off you. Not that anybody would cheat, but it's personal. And that's what I wanted to talk about. One of the ways you get a perfect score on these assignments is when I ask you to share something personal. I'm not asking you to tell me what you learned in the assignment. That I want to know what you learned, but more importantly, I want to know what it means to you. And so some of you did an awesome job telling me about yourself and why learning about personal finance really matters to you. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm asking you to be personal and share from your heart where you're at, where you want to go, and why this matters. And some of you did an awesome job with that. Some of you obviously don't like to, or you didn't really share that. You just jumped right into the content, which is fine, but you're not going to get extra points for that. So that's part of the assignment, just to communicate really what this content means to you and how's it going to impact you. So I appreciate that. And you guys are doing a great job sharing your goals, which is part of this week's assignment too. That helps me be focused on how I can help you the most. So let's move on. Now, I asked you to do two things: post your comments in Facebook on our Facebook page and also in YouTube. So I'm just going to bounce through. Here's the page. Here's what Marcus wrote. I submitted the assignment around 6:20 yesterday. And then notice the assignment was changed. So let me just mention, we had an issue with one of the links to one of the videos. It didn't play. So I had to make edits to the assignment real quick so that nobody got stuck until I figured it out. Well, I figured it out, got the right link. It should be working now. So I revised the assignment yet again. And I also updated the deal about PDF only. So if you haven't checked into Blackboard, you won't notice because you didn't go to the assignment and see the instructions. But if you've already done your assignment, no need to change anything. You won't be deducted. I just wanted to kind of clarify that for those of you who are concerned about me changing the assignment after you turned it in. So there have been some updates as recent as Friday morning at 11 a.m. So if you're going in there the first time, you don't need to worry about it. The second question was from David on Facebook, and it was about the BayRock planning portal. So David, I'm just going to ask you to hold off on that question right now. That's really not part of this week's assignment, is to set up your planning portal. I mean, you're welcome to do that. I introduced you to that, and a lot of students have already done that, and that's awesome. You're working ahead. That's beautiful. I'm not going to answer questions about that yet, because we're going to spend a lot of time throughout the course focusing on your capstone assignment, which is where you're going to build your comprehensive financial plan. And so your question about having a client, we'll get to that. In fact, I think over on YouTube, someone even answered that question. So that's one of the things I wanted to also point out, is that, so here we have on YouTube, there really were no questions that I found, except for Shima, who wasn't able to logged in, bought the wrong course. We fixed that. So I don't see any questions there to cover, so I'm going to move on. But I appreciate you guys posting comments, questions, and we'll continue to do that on our weekly post, our Tuesday Zoom meeting. It gets posted to YouTube and our Facebook channel, our Facebook page, our YouTube playlist, and our Facebook channel. So let me highlight or review this page real quick. I'm scrolling down here on my iPad, so if you're seeing things that are out of sync, let me just mention real quick, since it's on my iPad, that the definition of wisdom in financial planning is a big focus for us this semester. It's new. It's a new question. Every semester I try to come up with a new question, and that's the question this semester. So if you haven't done your assignment for week 1, that's part of the assignment, is to define wisdom. And so I'm keeping track of that, and we'll have some more conversations about that. And same with the definition of a financial plan. Those two definitions are at the end of your assignment. So let me review this page real quick. I made some edits. So you'll notice, if you were in earlier, you may notice some things that are different. I added this progress sidebar here. So that should be helpful. Before, you had to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page to see your progress. That is still there on the course landing page, but if you go to the top of the page now, that will be there for you to easily see. When you log in, you can see right where you're at. So that was one thing I wanted to mention. I've added these two links to share on Facebook and share on LinkedIn. So what that does is it actually gives you the ability, when you click on those links, to share directly to your social media. I did that for me because every time I post something on a page, not every time, but on a regular basis, I like to share it to Facebook or LinkedIn. So those are there. I encourage you to use them. If you have friends you want to share things with from the course, that's right there should be on every page. So these links, this Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, they just take you to my social channels. So the Facebook will take you directly to our Facebook page. So that's where we were earlier. That's where we were seeing those comments. So where was that? Let me see. Yeah, so this is our Facebook page, and the way I got there was I just clicked on the link for Facebook. Now the other one I wanted to point out, the other link that I wanted to point out for those of you who may have missed our Zoom meeting, important link is this red one. It goes to YouTube. It goes to our YouTube channel, and this is where I'm going to be posting. In fact, this is where this video is being posted to this channel, this playlist. So that's the link to the playlist. It's raining outside. It's Friday afternoon, and that's what we need, a little rain. We missed the big storm, thank the Lord. And so Laura came this week. We had some potential excitement. But anyway, back to the review. That's really all I wanted to review on the page, the updates and the links that you'll want to know about. So let's see. Keep those comments coming. If you have suggestions for how we might coordinate our engagement, our participation, I'm open to those. I'm not sure this is the best way to do it with our Facebook page and our YouTube post each week, but right now it's working, and it works for me, so hopefully it's working for you. But if it's not, let me know and we'll consider there's tons of other apps we could use, but I do like the fact that we have something that's connected where we can share comments and hopefully collaborate with one another throughout the course. So anyway, don't forget to mail my book. Now, when I log in here, I will, if I can log in here, hopefully I have a login that is registered. No, it's not. So let me try logging in here with that. When you log in, you will see some different links on the page. So now you see mail my book. And after you enroll, you see now I'm enrolled. I logged in and I'm enrolled. So it says I'm enrolled. I'm enrolled in multiple courses. You will be enrolled only in the fall course, so disregard that. But once you log in, once you're enrolled, you'll have this link here, mail my book. Don't forget to do that. That's the only way I'm going to know to ask my wife to put Make Your Money Count in the mail to you, along with a copy of the blueprint for financial success. Now, you won't need these for your assignments. This is mostly kind of a memento. It is the content, the structure of the course, and the financial plan is what this book and this blueprint are all about. So it'll be good reading material for you, but it'll also be something you can put on your coffee table and maybe share with a friend. You'll get the digital information here as well. So you'll get a digital blueprint and you'll get the digital content that's in the book, but I want you to have a copy of the book. So it's part of the $49.95 early bird special, which is my next announcement. Don't forget, that's a special price. Initially this course was $100 and that's the regular price. We reduced it for students since COVID, but that's an early bird special. So if you come late to the course or you just don't get around to taking advantage of the early bird, $49.95. It goes up to $99.95 after Labor Day weekend. So that was that. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you have a great weekend. Don't forget, Tuesdays at 10 a.m. you'll get a link. It's actually been posted as an announcement in Blackboard, and that's where you will log in for the weekly Zoom meeting. Again, you don't have to be at the Zoom meeting, but it will be a good idea for you to watch the video that will be posted simultaneously to YouTube and to our Facebook page. So those videos will be there for you to comment on. Each week we'll have a new post. That post is generated through our Zoom meeting on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. You're welcome to be there for the live. If you're live, I answer your questions during the Zoom meeting. If you come later, you post your comments in the video either on YouTube or on Facebook, and I answer those questions and try to give some feedback and encouragement and help you move along in the course each Friday when I do the assignment review, which is what this is. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend and a great day.